Hi family, and welcome to Soul Guidance Tarot for the Air Sign Collective for the week of the 1st to the 8th of September. Just want to say briefly thank you very much for all of your love and support on my channel. It's truly appreciated. So let's get into it. I have a brand new tarot deck, and this is for Sun, Moon and Rising, or Ascendant signs, natal and progressed. Nice and slippery brand new cards. So we'll start off with Taurus. Oh, and I've done the weekly energy tip as well. That is uploaded, so please check that out, as are the fire signs as well. So Taurus, you got the Emperor straight away. That makes a lot of sense actually. Last week you had a lot going on with regard. These cards are so super slippery. Makes me look like I can't shuffle. You had something going on with regard to, it was like you had to set a boundary over something that had happened in the past about someone deceiving you or something like that. So with the Emperor coming out, I feel it's like clarity now on which way you want to go forward. Yes, Pablo. I'm doing a reading, baby. He's giving me baby sad eyes, like, can I just have a cuddle? I can't have you up here. It won't work. It won't work. Give me 20-30 minutes and I'll be right with you. Alright, sorry about that, Taurus. Alright, let's tune back in. Pablo, can you not sit there staring at me, please? Jump on your bed, baby. Go on the bed. Good boy. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Alright, Taurus, apologies about that. What do we have for Taurus, please? Yeah, it's about boundaries, Taurus. Yeah, like Uranus is retrograding in your sign, and if this is going over your sun, moon, or your ascendant, okay, and depending on what house it's in as well for the suns and moons, this is going to play out in you having, it's like a switch in reality, a switch in your perspective. And so with the Emperor there, I think you're seeing new ways of making plans, I want to say. And I just want to say though, it's quite stubborn energy, the Emperor as well, which is very much your energy too. So I want to say, don't be so pragmatic at this time. Not everything is as clear as what you wish or hoped it could be. Yeah, you've got to be a little bit more patient. All right. Yeah, straight up. 3 cards, please. Woo! Thank you. There's 2 come out straight away. Oh, look at that. The Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So if this is the ex relationship going on, these cards are so super slippery, guys. Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Just bear with me a moment. I'll turn the other light on and then I'll turn the heater off. If this has got to do with an ex, Taurus, is what I want to say. Straight up, this incoming week, right? This is for the incoming week. Final card, that one. All right, this one, 7 of Wands. Yeah, so this incoming week, it's going to be battling out with exes. It's going to be battling out with underlying energies. 8 of Wands, so direct communication as well, to the 4 of Wands, to the Sun card, and the 10 of Wands. So guys, Taurus, we'll go into the underlying energies in a moment, but let's have a chat here, Taurus. This week, we're going to be seeing Mars coming into a trioctile with Pluto retrograde. This is power play struggle kind of energy, right? It's going to test your patience, and you are already a very, very patient sign. I know this. However, with this energy, and especially the final energy being the Seven of Wands here. I feel it's going to be a little bit extra of a battle than what you were thinking it was going to be. I also want to say as well, for those of you that it's not an ex situation, I feel this is getting you out of like the doldrums, or out of like being in a paused state of being. You're feeling very grounded now and very clear, and you know that it's not going to be easy going forward this week, but you know that you'll be able to. Keeping in mind we will be seeing the moon transit Pluto retrograde as well, and when that happens, that's going to amplify that trioctile to Mars in Gemini, causing even more emotional outbursts. So look to your inner world first when it comes to like conflicts or people acting out of character in your reality, all right? Because that trioctile is going to be felt by everyone. And if you want to jump on and have a look at the weekly video, the weekly energy tip, that speaks into how we can navigate it, okay? So underlying energies for Taurus are, as we said, the Eight of Wands and the Four of Wands, to the Sun, Ten of Wands, the Chariot, and the Three of Pentacles, to the World card. So definitely with this World card here, this is Saturn retrograding in Aquarius, right? Which house is that in for you? Because you're moving through, and I feel if you're not traveling, I feel like you may be going away for the weekend or something like that. It's very odd because you have great cards with this Ten of Wands in the middle. So if you're taking on too much responsibility, that's what you might be moving away from and making plans to consolidate. Yeah, with the Chariot moving forward, having consolidated the energies of what you do want to do so that you can close out the cycle and have a little bit more fun in your life instead of just being focused on money. All right, right now is what I want to say, because I feel the last week has been quite heavy for you, especially for those of you, okay, like Uranus stationed retrograde at 18 degrees and 55 minutes. So if your sun, moon, or ascendant, okay, or even Venus, especially Venus, my God, I can only imagine, is 18 degrees. So you want to go back to 15, 16, 15, sorry, to 13. Anywhere between 13 degrees and 23 degrees, 24 degrees for your sun, moon, ascendant, and Venus. If you know, if you're born in that part of Taurus season, yeah, of those degrees, it's going to be conjunct Uranus. And when that station retrograde, it really, honestly, it could have gone one or two ways. Either it's going to give you a tremendous amount of clarity because you're already living in alignment and you're living your truth. If you're not in any capacity, it's going to amplify that energy and show you exactly how to get out of it and get out of the situation that you don't want to be in. Sorry, I've got to put the heater back on because it's really cold. So this week is going to test you on that. Yeah. So what else do we need to tell them? Oh yes, because Saturn is retrograding at 20 degrees of Aquarius, okay, as we mentioned here. The World card with the ring reminds me of Saturn. But it is a completion, of course, because it's the end of the major arcana. But I also want to say that you have collected a lot of wisdom over the last 5 to 6 and 8 weeks. 5, 6, 8. 5, 6s, and 8s may be relevant to you as well. What I'm feeling, Taurus, is that yes, when Uranus stationed retrograde, right? I didn't finish what I was saying, apologies. It could have gone that one or two ways. The first way is it'll amplify everything that is good, and because you're living in alignment and your truth. Other way, it's going to amplify where you're not doing that. But it will also give you much needed clarity, because Uranus is like the visionary planet, you know, and it's unpredictability. That's sort of a basic way of remembering what Uranus is. It's unpredictable. It is outside the box, and it's there to shake shit up, okay? Like, so that's why it's, and the reason it is because it's a transpersonal planet, right? So it moves a lot slower than the rest of the planets as well, okay? Pluto being the exception, yeah? and Neptune. I'm pretty sure, no, Uranus is a longer transit. Uranus, they're telling me 284 years to transit the zodiac. Neptune's 167 years. And Pluto is what? 280. One of them's 248 and the other one's 280, something like that. Yeah, so that's just to give you an idea of what Uranus in Taurus means, because, yeah, or Uranus, yeah, in Taurus. Sorry, it's late here. I am getting tired. I am doing my best. So, Taurus. Other messages, please, for Taurus. What other stories do we have here for them? Yeah, there was something about a holiday here, is what I was seeing, with the 8 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, and the Sun card. Maybe, Taurus, there's something about a celebration going on because you've completed this cycle here with the 10 of Wands. Maybe some of you are retiring, or you've decided when you want to retire, and where you want to retire to, is what I'm getting. Like, I'm not sure what age groups like have been watching me. So yeah, something about that. But who knows these days with crypto and how, you know, savvy the millennials are. If you're retiring before 30, congratulations with Bitcoin and all that sort of crypto and all the markets. If you're retiring early, well done. That's, yeah, seriously, I'm so proud of you. What else, please? They're just going back to the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles with the 7 of Wands, just saying, you know, it's going to be a bit of a challenge, but you will see a way in creating firmer foundations for yourself. And considering this underlying energy, Taurus, yes, it's going to be testing, you know, and we're going to have geo-electromagnetic storms again and solar flares, I'm pretty sure. And this human resonance, I feel, has got to be kicking up again in the next couple of days, just strictly because I feel like we've been in between sets with that, you know, and the energies that have been coming in haven't been as higher classes or higher forces as what we had experienced the last week and the week before. So overall, really good week incoming for you, Taurus. A lot of clarity, okay? And it looks like you will be having a little bit more fun now that you're making time for it. So I'm going to leave it there. I really hope it served. Please let me know how you go in the comments, and what you resonated with. I feel, yeah, I feel the more that I get to connect with everybody who's watching, the more accurate my readings will become for everybody, you know, like once we get a soul tribe going here. So, oh, that's interesting. The Page of Pentacles was just reversed in the deck there as well. So if I want to say, if you are waiting on an offer from somebody, it's not coming. That's a separate message to the read. All right, Taurus. So next up is Virgo. Taurus, thank you so much for being here. And, you know, remember to check your other signs, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Natal, and Progressed. And also the weekly video is out as well. And yeah, I've got sale on natal charts still. And all of my prices are raising as of the 9th of September. So thank you so much for being here, Taurus. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you on the next read. All Alright, so Virgo. Virgos! Happy birthday, Virgo. Sons. Fellow Virgonians. Queen of Swords, that's our card, baby. Alright. Virgos. What do we have for Virgo? Virgo. Alright. So for those of you, excuse me, who have already had their birthdays, happy birthday to the August Virgos that I've missed as well. I want to say the Venus at 25 degrees of Leo, I want to say, what house is that in for you? You've got to be looking at Venus in Leo right now. It's very important for some of you, yeah? With regard to how you're making your money, all right? Yeah. But also with Jupiter retrograding in Aries, what house is that hitting off at? Keeping in mind as well, I'm only mentioning this part because of the previous, if you jump on the timestamps, we are going to be seeing Mars in Gemini at a trioctile to Pluto retrograde, and then we're going to be seeing this week the moon coming to conjunction with Pluto retrograde, which is going to amplify that trioctile. So that's going to make us, it's going to afford us and gift us many, many challenges and tests on being patient and to not fall into ego traps of power plays and wanting to dominate or be dominated, dominate more. It's more of a controlling energy. So you might want to check out to see that as well. If you're new to your astrology and you don't know off the top of your head, you can find online calculators for free when they'll tell you. You've got to know your time of birth for the exact houses, to be exact though. And I am offering natal charts for $50 until sold out. There are 14 left at the time of this recording. So I got guided to add an extra 10 yesterday on the 30th of August. I got guided to add an extra 10 to that offering at that price. So I'm just following what Spirit told me. Alright, so let's get into it, Virgo. 3 cards for Virgo, please. Beautiful. That one fell out first. The Justice card. So Libra energies, karmic energies as well. Ace of Wands. Beautiful. And one more card, please, for Virgo. The 9 of Wands. This straight away just told me Jupiter in Pisces. So in Helio, okay, heliocentric as opposed to geocentric in astrology, we have Jupiter at 0 degrees of Aries. So it's, and that was a few days ago, like a week ago now. So Jupiter's re-entered Pisces, I reckon, by now. I'm feeling it has by now. In Helio, and when I just got told 20, can you bring it back? 2008, 2010 is important, or yes, 2010 is important to you right now. I feel that's the cycle with the Justice card, Ace of Wands and 9 of Wands. We'll go into the underlying energies in a moment. I feel that's the cycle that is playing out for you right now, Virgo, for this next week. If that's not occurring, if you haven't seen a reoccurring theme there, the Justice to the Ace of Wands and 9 of Wands, it's telling you you will be able to make a passionate new start, right? Whatever you're passionate about and you're putting your effort and work toward, it's going to bear fruit, okay? So with this Nine of Wands energy, I really feel that this is so similar to the last Virgo read I did for the mini reads one that I time-stamped. It's like, quit projecting your fears onto the unknown because it's unknown. Yeah, like you're getting told the same message again. So if you've been in stagnancy on getting stuff done this week between the 1st and the 8th of September, I feel it'd be a really beneficial for you to focus on you and what it is that you want to create and just get it done. You know, like just stay in your heart, out of your head, you know, and I'm a Virgo sun, 22 degrees, yeah, so I get it. We've got to stay in our bodies and we've got to stay in that joy and that bliss energy so we can just flow and everything feels easy to do. And it just is like, yep, awesome, it's done. And when you operate from that space and it's like you're enjoying it, you're in joy, right? Your life just becomes magical. Like, and I know that sounds so lame, but like I've been experiencing it for the last week now. Yeah, 4 to 5 days. So I'm just like, you know, I rearranged the studio, I set this up, I went and bought a new desk and, you know, set that up and then put, you know, do you know what I mean? But it's just like, I'm not stressed. Yeah, and that's what I want for you, Virgo, is to stop placing so much goddamn pressure on yourself to get a gazillion things done in some ridiculous time frame you've set for yourself. The amount of times we have lists, like, I wish I could show you one of my lists. These are my notebooks, right? Of timestamps and all this sort of thing. But like, when I make lists, I don't have any here available. This is a timestamp book, sorry. It's a timestamp notebook, it's not anything else. See, that's what I mean. Like, I have a specific notepad for timestamps. Do you know what I mean? So like when we when we want to get stuff done, we can be so anal retentive that it blocks any joy out of it. Yeah? So stop piling more things on your to-do list. Yeah. More things to do on your to-do list. Yeah. Work with the things that you already have on your to-do list and prioritize them and make sure that they're actual priorities and it's not you just being like, well, I can work 18 hours straight and then it'll be all done. Be realistic. Give yourself the time to rest, eat, sleep. Have some time to you where you just sit and listen to music and come back into your body. You know, maybe drink some water. Just saying. Yeah, speaking of, I'm going to have some coconut water. So, underlying energies for you for this week, for the 1st to the 8th of September, okay? You have, the King of Wands. My eyes look red because I've been under these lights now for nearly, what time is it? Oh gosh, it's almost 2 a.m. I've been under these lights for far too long, let's put it that way. King of Wands to the Tower. This is Uranus energy as well, by the way. Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Cups to the 7 of Swords, the Lovers, the Star, the King of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups. Yes, I'm giving you an extended because I didn't like this 7 of Swords business, so I wanted to find out what's happening for you after that. To the 6 of Wands. So, Virgos, and it's your birthday, so like, why not give you a bit of an extended for this season each time I do a weekly, right? So, King of Wands to the Tower to the Queen of Pentacles. Alright, that goes with that. That goes with that. Thank you. It is telling me how to read it. Alright. And these go together. Okay. So, the King of Wands, the Tower, and the Queen of Pentacles. This is about you finding a different route of action this week. Okay? this is you stepping out of your way, realizing that you are the Tower moment, if that makes sense, you know, and you are the creation, okay? I hope that makes sense to some of you. I'm channeling it, so yeah, I can't really listen and take it in. Anyway, King of Wands, the Tower, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so you are the Tower moment, but you are the creation in which that you're setting new foundations of here as well, because you have the Queen of Pentacles, okay? But something went awry with this Queen of Pentacles energy is what I want to say. There was action taken, or there will be in this next week. There'll be action taken forward. However, it's not going to go to plan. It will turn out better than what you think with the Queen of Pentacles, is what I want to say. However, you need to re-identify with what stability and safety means in your body, is what they're telling me right now. It's about, you know, your central nervous system, your vagus nerve, your autonomic, parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. It's about managing your energy, and I feel that's where you'll be able to come into a little bit more equilibrium. However, it's going to need, with the Tower moment, to me, with the crown popping off there, that gives me almost Kundalini vibes. It gives me this feeling that it's like a massive paradigm shift, not necessarily a full-blown Tower moment in your physical reality. Do you know what I mean? I feel it's more to do with paradigms. So the next part of the read here, you've got the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Lovers, and the Star. There's more healing around this situation that you were really happy with, but you're being betrayed. So you're like, yeah. I don't want to say someone's coming back from the past, but it's kind of a possibility with all these retrogrades going on and Saturn in Aquarius retrograding. Okay, so it could be an Aquarius as well with the Star and the King of Swords, somebody with strong Aquarius placements. However, the Nine of Cups to the Seven of Swords, Lovers, and the Star card, it gives me star-crossed lovers vibes straight up. Like, you were destined to meet in this life, yes. However, the length of that connection depends on whether or not you are learning your lessons. Yeah, the quicker you learn your lessons, it's like the quicker the connection will end. Does that make sense? However, I feel a lot of it has to do with the Nine of Cups here and the Seven of Swords. It's like a lot of it's got to do with facades. So either you, Virgo, aren't being honest with how you truly feel about somebody. You haven't been given the opportunity, I just heard. Or you haven't, or someone's not being honest with you about how they feel. And that's why the Star card's here next to the Lovers, is because both of you need to make a decision. Yeah, straight up. I've got a new phone, and so if it looks like I'm not looking at you, it's because I'm trying to like get used to where the new camera placement is. Tell me some more please on this. Some of you as well, there's a collective of you Virgos that I'm reading for. You are actually healing from this that happened in the past still, and so during this week that's going to be resolved, because with the King of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Cups, it gives me the vibe that, yeah, someone might be coming back. You're not going to be open to them though. We'll go into that in a moment. King of Swords, Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, Six of Wands. Someone might try and propose marriage to you, like love bomb the shit out of you and propose marriage to you. However, they lost their chance. Yeah. It's like they chose work over the connection, and then you've had to look for a brand new start by yourself, because it's like they weren't open and they were all up in their heads, so they just buried themselves in work. Or maybe you did this and you stopped focusing on love for a while. I do feel though that you're coming back into balance with that with yourself, with the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups right there, to the Page of Wands and the Emperor. So you're making plans for your future. And they just told me as well, for some of you, you are calling in your counterpart. Only the divine will do. I've been saying this for, gosh, nearly a year now. Only the divine will do. Nothing less. Yeah? Everything else in between is practice. You know, it's healing. It's opportunity for growth, you know. So you've got to drop that lack and scarcity mentality and change your paradigms around letting go of people. And some of you need to save your money as well. Organize your money a bit better. Yes, Virgo, you're getting the picture. I know you are. And I need you to focus on your stability for the next week. Internal and external. But in realizing you don't get to control your external world. I just need to pause it for 1 moment, please. Apologies about that, Virgo. Pablo was being... he wanted to go out and then come back in. So anyways, let's tune back into this read. So we were speaking about relationship dynamics and going back to 2010 to look for threads. For those of you who aren't doing that, you're healing from past heartbreak, right? And from things going awry, being betrayed. And I feel that somebody may be returning with an offer, either of love bombing or marriage, or maybe true reconciliation. You're going to have to use your discernment though, and make sure that it's your intuition speaking and not your wounds. Especially with this Nine of Wands here as well, it gives me the vibe of like the potentiality of you. No one wants to be hurt again, straight up. So I get that, but this gives me the vibe that you're super cautious, and this week that you perhaps need to be, okay? So have your discernment on lock and be in your heart space, and you know, be gracious, I want to say, for the paradigm shifts that occur, because the energetic shifting of the feminine and the masculine going on right now is so deep that, you know, it's a lot of push-pull magnetic stuff going on between dynamics, okay? So connect with people from a centered place is what I want to say, especially with that Mars coming on to being trioctile Pluto retrograde. And this week we will see the moon conjunct that Pluto retrograde, amplifying that power play sort of people want to dominate and control each other, okay? So just be wary of that, all right, Virgo? So I really trust that serves. Apologies for the interruption. And please remember to check your sun, moon, or rising, your progressed sun, moon, or rising. And the description box below for details on the sale I have on at the moment. And also the extended, I was going to be raising my prices for services and offerings as of the 1st of September, but that's now extended out to the 9th of September. So yeah, check out all the ways in which you can work with me down there, and I look forward to connecting with you on the next video or perhaps in the session. All right, blessings. All right, so next up is Capricorn. You just got the Magician card, Cappy. What movie is that where he's like, you can do it? It feels like, is it not Forrest Gump, is it? It's maybe an Adam Sandler movie. To the Devil card. I just got told then black magic. I don't believe in black or white magic. I believe that magic is a neutral energy, and it's the intention of the practitioner that is most important, and indicates which way that magic is going to be used. To the Four of Wands, Magician, Devil, and the Four of Wands. I feel like you've manifested yourself a new home, or a new contract of a new residence. Temperance card, perhaps you had to travel, or you're now in a new vibration, I feel. So yeah, that could be geographically. However, it could also be just pertaining to Three of Swords. Okay, Temperance to Three of Swords. If you have heavy Saggy placements, you might want to check out the Saggy read. I feel like there was an ending to a situation. You're taking a higher awareness on it to help you maybe let go of it with the Four of Pentacles here. Maybe you can't let go of it, Capricorn. Did you learn all your lessons is what I want to say. Yeah? Like, we are in a very karmic time right now. This is the last Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. Two of Wands reversed. So there's confusion there. Indecision. Takes you back to the Ace of Wands. So are you even focusing on the correct things is what I want to say, because the Ace of Wands is quite phallic. It's giving me like, I've got to say it because I heard it. Sex addiction vibes. Yeah? Escapism vibes. 3 cards, please. 1, Page of Swords. So definitely travel was on. This second one here, okay. The Page of Wands. So yeah, definitely travel, moving to new places. And the third card out. Just give me another shuffle. Third card out for Capricorn this week, please. Thank you. Alright, let's have a look. The Death card. Okay, so this week, Page of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Death card. Excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. It's pretty late here, and I'm almost tapped out for the night. Page of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Death card. That's why my throat's a bit forged. I feel there's a lot of messages coming in or going out, perhaps to surrounding the death of a situation, or this Death card is here giving you permission to surrender into a new situation. Capricorn, I've got to be honest with you, feeling into the collective energy of Capricorn right now feels a little bit haywire, to be honest with you. Now with Pluto retrograding at these degrees, we're having Mars come onto a trioctile to that. So I wanted to just say, like, with these page energies, it's young energy too, right? So don't do anything immature this week. Make sure that you are taking, you know, you're responding and not reacting is what I want to say, especially because we're going to see the moon coming to conjunct Pluto retrograde, which is going to amplify that trioctile to Mars, and it's going to just really, it's like you're going to make, you know, it's going to make everybody collectively, right? It's going to be power plays and like who wants to control who and everything like that. It's going to make it worse when the moon transits and conjuncts Pluto retrograde. So with the Page of Swords here and the Page of Wands, what I want to say is, if you haven't already traveled, I feel that you'll be getting news on that. Yeah, but you've got to surrender to the timeline. And they're saying, for those of you who have already traveled, yeah, like going back to the messages that came out at the very start when I was cutting the deck, about in a new place, geographically, potentially, with this Death card here, I feel that that is hitting off with your natal astrology with regards to perhaps the location in which you've moved to is on a Pluto line, considering this is the card for Scorpio, or the location you've moved to is on a Chiron line. They're showing me the black lines. So Chiron and Pluto are both black in astrocartography. So you might want to have a look at your chart and see exactly where you've moved to, because that might help you understand why you're there at that location. However, it will also help you navigate the energies that are coming in. All right? Yeah. Are there any other messages for Capricorn, please? The only other message coming through is to expect a message, Capricorn, from something that that it's like somebody wants to resurrect something. Yeah, let's have a look at the underlying energies, okay? Six of Cups, yeah. All right, so that's soulmate energy, straight up. To the Hierophant, to the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Wands. You might be going back to somebody. The Hanged Man, yep. Queen of Cups, to the Ace of Pentacles, to the Lovers, to the Four of Swords. Don't go in if you know you're going to argue. If you're in an argumentative mood, my nose is itching on the right hand side, so that's pending arguments coming inward in the future. If you're still not in a right energy within yourself about a situation, don't reconnect with somebody, especially if you have this amount of feelings for somebody, Cap. Because this is like Six of Cups, Hierophant, Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. That's straight up marriage material. Like, that's marriage levels, like, and wanting commitment. Yeah. Levels of feeling for somebody, Capricorn. So then you go into the Hanged Man and the Queen of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers. It's like you are, or you need to, this week, you need to take a really macro view on what the connection is and what you want from the connection in order for it to be successful. Because I feel here with the last card being the Four of Swords, oh my God, and then the Devil and the Sun. Four of Swords, Devil, and the Sun. So it's like, better the devil you know is what they were saying just then, Cap. Yeah. To the Three of Pentacles. So, alright, Capricorn, this just got really interesting. Bear with me a moment. Can you clarify this, please? Because it seems very, very messy. It is very messy. Okay. Yeah, alright, thank you. Yes. Okay, this is for a very, very small portion of you Capricorns. A very small portion. For some of you, you have moved. You've made a move. And it's now the new area. It's something has gone awry. Something has gone awry. That came up in one of the fire signs readings. I can't remember if it was Leo or whether it was Sagittarius. Please go and check one of those videos because that'll have messages for you as well, alright, Cap? However, I can see that you've been traveling here, but also your underlying energies is telling me that you do want reconnection with somebody, you do want to message somebody, you've just been in a pause state where you get really clear with what's in your heart. You're showing up as a Queen of Pentacles, a Queen of Cups here, sorry, to the Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers. So these are, Hanged Man and the Lovers are decision cards for me, okay? The Six of Cups, this is soulmate energy with the Hierophant, and the Ten of Cups, this is pertaining to a soul or a higher divine union level relationship. The Eight of Wands, though, it's like there were messages about it, or you delayed with the Hanged Man here on sending messages to this Queen of Cups for the brand new beginning that you wanted because you were indecisive on the Lovers card here. The Four of Swords with the Death card, the Sun card, to the Three of Pentacles and the Empress. So it's somebody that you saw yourself having a future with. You could have made really beautiful plans with. However, there was a kink. there was a kink in the plan or a kink in the road and you weren't ready for it, is what I'm getting. For others of you, this is pertaining to business, straight up. Yeah? For others of you, this is about finances. I know it doesn't look like it. However, what I'm getting with the Page of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Death card is for this next week, you're going to have to focus on sending out sending out messages, sending out resumes, whatever it is, however you make your income, right? You're going to have to put action in and then surrender to trusting in the divine that it is all going to come in and work for you, okay? Because with the Six of Cups, Hierophant, and Ten of Cups, it tells me that this is successful, this is soul and heart-based work, and it is manifesting, but it's giving you the space right now to get really clear with what's in your heart before the abundance comes in. Because this Ace of Pentacles and this Lovers card can be a financial contractual agreement as well. And then you've got the Four of Swords to the Devil and the Sun with the Three of Pentacles. This tells me not all that glitters is gold. So get really discerning with, you know, what you're signing up for is what I want to say. All right, Cap? Yeah. They're telling me by the end of summer, you'll be able to start making real plans, especially with regards to finances, because you'll have more finances by the end of summer. Yeah? Okay. You're in a waiting, you're going to be feeling like you're in at this hanged man position, even though all of this is going to be manifesting for you. But this is your underlying energy as well, keep in mind. So this is like the shadow, all the stuff you don't want to hear, right? It's what's blocking you. This is why I feel the Death card is the last card out for your guidance for the main spread, is because you really do need to surrender into what the truth is. The truth of your heart, the truth of what you want, the truth of what reality you want to experience, instead of trying to hold up some facade with this page. Energy just gives me really emotionally immature vibes. And this whole reading felt like it screamed like, I don't know what I want. It's like, I know what I want, but I don't know what I want. I know what I want, but I don't know what I want. Especially when it comes to love matters, all right? With this Six of Cups, Hierophant, and the Ten of Cups. Because that's marriage stuff. That's commitment stuff, yeah? Higher divine union stuff. Being manifested through this Hanged Man, Queen of Cups energy to the Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers. You could have a brand new start in love this week if you allow it in. If you don't allow it in, though, and keep being stubborn with this Hierophant, Taurus energy, you got Taurus and Scorpio energy, both fixed signs, yeah? Yes, your cardinal Earth. However, Capricorn, if you're going to be real with yourself, like, and your card did come out here as well to keep in mind, as well as the Leo card. So more fixed energy there with the Leo card. So I feel Leo might have a message for you. Yeah. Just pardon me, Pablo wants to come back in. He's been in and out all night and it's a bit frustrating. One moment. Apologies about that, Cap. Alright, so, yeah. You're being told that what's required is to go within as well. Some of you need to get your head out of the clouds as well. They're just telling you with the Page of Swords, and focus on what's really tangible and in front of you. I feel that that's what the Death card is telling you to surrender to as well, is be more gracious with what you've got in your reality right now than what you've created. Yeah. But the matters of the heart here, Capricorn. It just feels like you're bound to a certain idea. You've got to let the sun in again. You've got to let this Leo and Gemini energy back into your life. Yeah. So I feel to leave it there. There's no more messages coming through, Capricorn. So I really hope that that served. If this is business related though, with the Lovers, Four of Swords, and then the Devil with the Sun card, okay? That's business contractual stuff, straight up. So with the Four of Swords being in the middle there, don't sign the contract of any kind, whether it's an energetic soul contract or whether it's a physical business contract, all right, Cap? Make sure you check your T's and C's. Make sure you know exactly what you are signing up for. Make sure that both parties are clear is what I want to say, because, you know, you've got Adam and Eve there in the garden, and then you've got Adam and Eve there with the devil. Okay? One will lead to a life of freedom, one will lead to a life of slavery. So which one do you want to choose? Yes, you may be sovereign, but are you really sovereign if you're always worried about finances? So, yeah. Capricorn, I trust that serves. Thank you for being here. For announcements, so I have natal charts, $50 on sale at the moment. Yesterday, on the 30th of August, I was told to add another 10 to that offer. So there's now 14 available at the time of me recording this video. And also, I was guided to check the natal charts between my business being its own entity and the 1st of September, when I wanted to do my offers and like relaunch my offers and such, and I got told no, do it on the 9th. I looked and I worked out that the 9th of September is actually going to be my 4-year anniversary of when I started my website and launched my website as zarawolf.com back then. However, the 9th of May is my Amanda Eldarch anniversary, website anniversary. Anyways, I've double checked the astrology for all of them, and yeah, I'm going to do it on the 9th of September now. So all the details are in the description box below on how you can work with me. If you go to the very, very bottom, there are links on all of my offerings, and yes, it'll be lovely to connect with you and work with you and support you and serve you in that way. Please check out the other videos. The weekly energy tip is up, the fire signs video is up, and yeah, air signs and water signs are en route, but for now I need to sleep because these eyes are looking really red. So thank you all so much for being here and watching my video. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.